Hello there. I'm back today for some more pre-op surgery talk. Today I'm going to talk about why I'm getting surgery. I'm in Ecuador. You can probably hear the birds in the background. So like I said, today I want to talk about why I'm getting the surgery. I think most people think that people get weight loss surgery because they want to be skinny. That's not the biggest reason. I can't lie and say that that's not one of my motivations. However, there are other factors going into this. Number one, I have what's known as polycystic ovary syndrome. In short, it's kind of like a chemical imbalance that causes me to have a couple different problems that can lead to bigger things like diabetes. But right now, the problems that I have are acne. I have it under control a little bit with medication, so it's not as bad as it was. I get hair in here that I have to pluck out with tweezers. The hair on my head is thinning. All of the weight that I gain, not all of it, but most of it goes right around my midsection. And then the biggest thing about the diagnosis that I don't like is that I don't have any children yet. However, I don't know if I can get pregnant. Most women that have polycystic ovary syndrome are either infertile or have a very hard time becoming pregnant. By having the surgery, I'm going to be able to eliminate a lot of these problems. So, like I said, the biggest one, hopefully I'll be able to have children one day if I do choose to. I can eliminate the acne, the hair where it doesn't belong, the thinning of my hair, and the weight around my midsection. Second part, we will talk about the weight around my midsection. The polycystic ovary syndrome makes it very hard to lose weight, very easy to gain weight, especially in your midsection. I can't blame all of my weight gain on the polycystic ovary syndrome. I have had a problem with my weight most of my life. However, there was a time, I think I was about 16, when I had lost a lot of weight, and I got down to a 6, but I stayed between an 8 and a 10 for about 6 years. Then some things happened, and I started doing some emotional eating, and I gained 100 pounds, somewhere around there, 80 pounds, 100 pounds. Since then, it's just been a constant struggle. Lose 20, gain 40, lose 40, gain 80. So, you know, it's like up and down, up and down. But now that I have the polycystic ovary syndrome and I'm getting a little bit older, I'm finding that I can't drop the weight like I used to. In addition to that is my emotional eating. When I'm stressed, when I'm mad, when I'm sad, when I'm whatever, food is what I've always turned to. I think a lot of people have problems with the surgery because they don't realize why they're overeating. They don't really realize where the problem's coming from. I was going to get the surgery a few years ago. I apologize, I know I'm jumping from topics. I was going to get the surgery a few years ago, but I got scared. I saved up all the money. I was going to go to Thailand, and I was really scared that I was going to die. Looking back, I'm glad I didn't do it then because I know so much more about myself now. I've been in therapy for a few years. I understand why I overeat. However, I need some sort of system put into place that's going to stop me from being able to do that. So one word of advice I have for myself and for other people is first know why you're overeating so you can try to fix that problem. I know that the gastric sleeve is only going to be a tool. It's not going to be a cure. You know, unless I change my behaviors, unless I change why I'm overeating, it's not going to go away. So I'm looking at this surgery as like a reset button that's going to help me get down to a healthy weight. I'll continue going to therapy. I will continue learning how to deal with things so I don't want to eat when I'm stressed out. Okay, so that's number 2. Then I need a system in place to stop me from being able to overeat while I continue to work on those things, you know, on a side note. Third reason, which is just as important as the other two, is I'm a very active person. Like I said, I'm in Ecuador right now. The surgery is going to be in Mexico. I go to Puerto Rico a lot. I'm always traveling. I'm always out doing something. I work on houses. I always want to be doing something. I like to swim. I like to ride my bike. I like to do whatever. And sometimes I feel like my body cannot keep up with my mind. And that is very frustrating. And I want my mind and body to be in sync. I do go to the gym. I do work out. I'm probably more active than some of my skinny friends that I know. And it's just very frustrating to have a body that doesn't represent what's going on inside of me. Lastly, I do think that thick women are beautiful. I don't like the heroin look, the, you know, real skinny skin and bones. I don't like that. I think that a thicker woman is beautiful. However, what I don't like about my body is that I'm not proportionate. Like I said, most of the weight does go around the center.
Okay, I had to switch cameras so I can show my muffin top. I apologize, I know the video is not in sync always with the audio. So, I'm going to stand up so you can see it. What's funny is most heavy people don't like to be in bathing suits because they don't like their body. However, I like being in a bathing suit because then I feel more proportionate. Like, you'll see when I put on pants, like, all the weight is like squished over the top of the edge. So, like I said, it's like a muffin top, a mushroom, a spare tire, whatever you want to call it. And I wear probably like an 18. The thing is you know, when I see people, I used to see people with muffin tops, and I always would wonder why don't they wear a bigger size. Now I realize that I'm in an 18. If I were to go any bigger, the pants just fall down. The problem is that weight sits above where my pants sit, so I have to wear an 18. I can't wear something bigger to make the muffin top go away. So. Okay, there's something weird going on with my camera, but I'm going to stand up now.
What else? So, I guess that's all. You know, the polycystic ovarian syndrome, the wanting to be more in tune with my mind, and, you know, just overall feeling better about myself, living longer, not eliminating, but reducing some health risks that being overweight has. So that's all. That's why I've decided to have surgery, and talk to you later. Besos.